Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I have a fairly simple, hopefully fairly short video, and today I'm just going to go over how to make custom titles in Premiere Pro without using plugins. And titles have been always something for me that have been really hard to find good quality titles online that other people have made. For the most part, I've always just found titles that look like frickin' Steve from genericmediatitles.com made it. No offense, Steve, I'm sure you're a great guy, but your titles are not very good. I'm sorry, that was kind of rude. Steve, your titles are not bad, but they're not exactly what I'm looking for, and if you're anything like me, then this video is for you. Alright, so first thing I need to do is create a new sequence. Testy test. And what I like to do is head over to the graphics tab. Just grab text. We're going to call this title test 1. The font does not matter whatsoever. All right, so then I go into my effects panel here, and I'm going to type in transform. And I'm going to grab crop as well. Now, it's very important that crop is on top of transform. If transform is on top of crop, this effect will not work. So make sure crop is on top. Ooh, it rhymes, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna click crop, and I'm gonna bring the crop in on all directions until just before you actually start cropping out the text. You don't wanna crop out the text, you wanna come just before. And that's looking pretty good. Then I'm gonna go into the transform effect, and I'm gonna change the position using the transform. And watch what happens as I do so. Ah, look at that. It's starting to get cropped out. Go that way. If I go up, right, okay. So I'm gonna reset that. Why is my anchor point showing? I don't like that, okay. So, first thing I'm gonna do, and you can choose in any direction you want, but I'm gonna say let's go from the left moving to our right. So I'm gonna bring this out of frame, and I'm gonna select a keyframe right here. Then on our timeline, I'm gonna go forward, let's just say 3 frames. 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna bring this back to its original position. And now here's just a little extra sauce to add onto the effect on your shutter angle right here. Make that shutter 180 degrees, which is basically just like normal cinematic motion blur. So as we, oh, and look at that, okay. And this might happen to you. So by adding a shutter angle, I've already started kind of blurring the edges. So you actually need to bring that further out. So no worries there, but let's watch the effect. Kind of cool, right? And if that's too fast, then you can always just expand the width of your keyframe. So if you don't like how fast it is, maybe you want to go 5 frames. Okay, and again, you can make this as small or as quick or as long as you want. 7 frames. You know, kind of like that 5 frame right there. Not bad. And then what you can do on the back side of this, keyframe, 5 frames, and bring it out the other way. So now our entire title looks like this. Super easy, right? So now let me show you another title that I use all the time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump 5 frames forward. So hitting shift and then the right arrow key on the keyboard right here. And I'm gonna go to our motion, and I'm gonna keyframe our position, our scale, and our rotation, because this, you know, for the sake of this demonstration, this is where I want this title to end. And what I'm gonna do is just kind of work backwards. So I'm gonna go to our 4th frame, and let's make our scale like huge. Let's just go freaking 275. And let's move it kind of right over here. There is really no right or wrong way to do this, and you'll see kind of what I mean. This is all just personal preference, but you can see we've made a new keyframe. So I'm gonna go back 1 more frame now to our 3rd, and let's move it over here. bring this back down to like 190. And why don't we get some rotations up in there? Pretty good. Go back again to the second frame. You know, we can maybe make this back to normal. Right there. First frame, we haven't gone up high in a while, so let's go right there. Maybe just put a little rotation in there. I don't know, something a little crazy. And then back to the 0 frame. And on this, I'm just gonna, let's just get it off the screen. All right, and now let's see what that looks like. Right, and let's just put like my name in there and act as if that is the beginning of this video, which it was. And there you go. Kind of adds a little flair, a little motion in there. Now, if you really wanted to, again, spice it up just a little bit, we could even put a Gaussian blur on this bad boy and bring it back to the 5th frame. And let's put a blur on there. And right here, we'll keyframe at 0, but kind of leading up to that, we could put, I don't know, 50. So now you can see that effect. You know, it's actually blurring it out and then incrementally, you know, not having any blur on there, and you can, you know, dial it back down if you'd rather have that. But yeah, that is another super easy way to make a title. All right, and that's how I make titles in Premiere Pro. So yeah, hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was at all, even in the slightest bit, make sure to hit that like button so that more people can watch this video and hopefully just kind of get the word out there. But yeah, also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to do that. If you have any questions for me, either leave a comment down below, follow and message me on Instagram. You can now actually follow me and message me on Twitter, because I'm a tweeter kind of a guy now. So yeah, I don't think I have any followers at the moment, which is totally fine. But if you want to, you know, have a super easy, direct way to contact me, go to my Twitter. And yeah, but anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. See you in the next video.